அப்ப மனிதனை நீங்க
So, when you live as a human, along with you, even the divine grows. Then one day, what does the divine do? Meditation is not something separate from you. You don't need to meditate in order to reach the divine state. When, within human life itself, you continue the journey with good deeds and understanding, at some stage, that divine connection from within you will start to express itself outwardly. Let's assume you have never even seen me. That's fine. But somewhere in the subtle realm, my frequency has seen you or observed you. So while you continue to live as a human, what happens is that this frequency within you lifts and releases something, and you don't even know I have observed you. Then you won't meet it or receive anything directly. Even if you did, you wouldn't realize it. As man grows and lives, the divine frequency also grows and grows. Then what the human does is he starts to reduce his life. He thinks nothing in this life seems right. It's enough. My wife and children have what they need. Why should I run after more? It's good as it is. If I sit quietly, that's peaceful. Reading this book is good. If I build a small hut near that tree and sit there, that's good. As the divine energy keeps growing within, you begin to isolate yourself. He lived, worked, did everything, and now wishes only to stay at home. Even without meditating, this growth continues. Then you begin to question within yourself, why have I changed like this? You can't find an answer, but still, you are in a very good state. There are many who have changed like this. Even among scientists, it is the divine power that has turned them into scientists, but they themselves are unaware of it. But they are unable to feel or recognize that connection within themselves. Because they cannot sense it, they continue to act and live on a purely human level. Otherwise, they could not make discoveries at all. Whenever something happens beyond natural ability, it means that divine quality is at work. Understand that well. When something asks, do you want it? Within that wanting, there exists inner reaction, karma born of desire. If you say, I don't want it, that karma is destroyed. To say, I don't want it, means you are freed from that attachment. For example, if someone brings you 10 million rupees and you say, I don't want it, sir, then you have freed yourself from that karmic bond. Then you become a person liberated from material karma. And what happens is, you no longer take anything from the world. Even if treasures are lying before you, you won't take them. Then what does God do? He will scatter many wondrous things all around you, treasures everywhere. But when man searches for them, he will not find treasure, only stones and sand. Only when you no longer want material things will they come to you. Try avoiding enjoyment, and you will see objects meant for enjoyment will come to you. When you develop the desire to experience something, you will only be able to watch it from the outside. You cannot truly experience it yourself precisely because you want it. When the state of not wanting arises in you, you begin to free yourself little by little from karmic influence. Changing from that environment, that itself is the real effect. What you call wanting is actually your inner consciousness still searching. That search hasn't stopped, it continues. That is its action. So, what the universe says is, this search will stop one day. Someone asks, even when we do good things, like helping others, giving charity, or creating good karma, we still face trials and challenges. Why do these tests come to us? That is because when you engage deeply in good deeds, obstacles also arise, since the divine within you cannot grow through punya karma, good karma. What you're doing now is creating good karma. When you get good karma, what happens is that wealth keeps coming back to you again and again. You can't stop seeking God. So whatever you become, you'll be fully involved in this kind of service. Stay right in the middle of it. You've got to help this person, help that person. You've got to get him educated, get him to study. Stay right in this, and then you won't leave anyone behind. So what does God do? He will even stop you from doing a good deed. You'll think, why am I being stopped? It's because he doesn't want you to receive punya karma in your hands. You don't need it, so he keeps you safe. Someone asks, but isn't that a good thing? Yes, you may live well, do good deeds, and then simply pass away. But if you wish to walk the divine path, the divine will stop you, and at that moment you must stand still. I said earlier, as long as the divine tells me to do something, I will do it. And when he tells me to stop, I will stop. Generally, people think that when obstacles appear while doing good deeds, they should not stop. But that is not the case. Sometimes God gives that obstacle as a signal, like an alarm, to remind you that you have reached your limit. If you cross that limit, even while doing good, you will attract opposite reactions. So a person doing good may end up being seen as bad. That's the explanation. For example, if my accumulated merit in Tiruvannamalai is finished, and I don't leave that place, then situations will arise where people around me will start conflicting with me. When there's no more stored merit, we should move on. So, when something is stopped, we must apply a brake. If it continues naturally, fine. If it doesn't, then stop. We don't need to listen to what 4 people say about it. Whatever the universe does, that is what we need. That must be our way of living. So, if people come and praise or insult us, we shouldn't make decisions in life based on them. Those who praise you today will mock you tomorrow. They're just spectators, passers-by, clappers or laughers. Never include them in your life. If a window is open, people will clap. If you close the window, you won't hear the clapping. Understand this. The window must not be in their hands. It must be in yours. You must decide when to open and close it. When you want to hear applause, open it. When not, close it. When nature stops something, don't be upset. It's an effort to protect you, not to hurt you. When you wish to protect someone else, nature wishes to protect you. Understand that. You only see the good part, thinking it wants to help you. No, it may also want to shape you according to your destined timeline, or prepare you for another life, or for another moment you must fulfill. So don't interrupt its flow. When a pause comes, step aside and wait. If nature continues it again, then proceed. If it happens against nature, then we shouldn't do it. That's all. No matter how great the act, only when it happens naturally can we celebrate it, walk through it, and enjoy it. Otherwise we can't. You can pull a terre and walk with it, but you cannot carry it on your shoulders and run away with it. If you wish, you might try to take the divine statue instead. But just because you have so much bhakti, devotion, doesn't mean you can carry it away. And even if you try to run with it, both the terre and you will fall down. In a temple festival, it is the same with the people who stand and watch. When you let the universe act naturally through you, if something good is meant to happen, it will happen by itself. When something doesn't happen, there will be 1,000 reasons. Wait and move past it. Don't suffer over it. You can feel sorrow, but don't dwell in it. For example, if you come to me in Pondicherry and someone offers you an MLA seat and I say, no, not now, the time isn't right, if you leave it at that, it will be for the best. Otherwise, the one who got that seat may win, but won't let you work. Then you'll fight with him and end up standing still, realizing later, I shouldn't have even contested. That's how it is with acts of punya, good merit. When we go to do good, it should be from the soul, not with attachment. Even if the whole world benefits, if nature doesn't allow it, we shouldn't do it. Even if you have 10 million rupees, don't do it unless permitted.